home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So FIU's offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. Second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Evans. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt. They want to come out here and test it.
Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Panthers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watkins. Past the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Back to pass, it's Evans. Zings it complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Watkins. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. For the offense. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. To the ground with the back. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Evans. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, FIU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes in the 9. The Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Touchdown, Panthers. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The a sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
So here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage on the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Good enough for a first down.
Keep it tight, defense.
Wants to throw again. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's knocked down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bears will send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punt.
He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Evans. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air on second and short. Here's the pressure. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard when they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly.
Turning it on! Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stribley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
There he goes! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Quick toss. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's dribbling. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bean. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's a heat. And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
He'll keep it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, you can...
Touchdown, Florida International. Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Nice Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be brought down. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Swings it out to the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Evans. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Pace, 27, jump. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And the Bears want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll immediately call timeout. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and